North of 49, a guide to the rest of your life. Welcome to North of 49. Today we meet Sophie, the dynamic personality behind one of Vancouver's most beloved eateries. Sophie is a woman literally on the go, who at 64 says she's never going to retire. She loves what she does too much to think of stopping. That said, Sophie recognizes that as she ages, she may need to ease up in some areas or work even harder in others. She may need to modify, adapt, or make constructive changes that reflect where she's at in her life so that she can continue to live her life to the fullest on her terms. We meet Sophie and examine some of the life compass points that she and all of us north of 49 are facing.
Oh my goodness! Leslie! This is your new baby! Oh, sweetie! Oh.
She is a tour de force in Vancouver's Kitsilano. For more than 25 years, Sophie's name has been proudly displayed above the entrance of the restaurant that bears her name.
Hi, good to see you. Thank you.
Look at her smile. It speaks volumes about the joy she derives out of every day, every experience. A major contributor to that attitude came to pay a visit 5 years ago. That's when Sophie had a wake-up call. Her heart was slowly shutting down. Her arteries were clogging. Her energy was seeping away. And then the day came.
Well, I had a little heart attack, which set the lights off, right? 1 minute you're here and 1 minute you're not here, and it just made you realize how precious every moment is.
For Sophie, the opportunity to look death in the eye was a blessing in disguise. She realized very quickly she had no intention of passing through to the other side. Not then, not now, and not for years to come. In fact, she plans to surpass her father's lengthy lifespan by a few years.
My father died at 93. He was an amazing person because he had this regiment in his life.
Born in Greece in 1946, Sophie came to Canada in 1952 at the age of 6. Her family moved to Edmonton, and 4 years later, they headed west.
In 1956, we moved to Penticton, and we lived on an orchard on Main Street.
In 1970, she met and married the man who would be her partner for the next 40 years and counting. Sophie says the key to a long and successful marriage is staying focused on what you and your partner can do something about.
Okay, my whole thing is before we go to bed, I don't want, and I've said this to my husband many times, I don't want to talk about business. I don't want to talk about what if, what are we going to do, blah, blah, blah. I just want to go to bed peaceful and not angry.
For Sophie, family is extremely important, and so too is a sense of belonging. Sophie has lived in the same house for more than 3 decades.
I have 2 boys. They're both raised in this house. This is it. And Kitsilano, I mean, it's always, my husband and I have always lived in this area. So this is a very special place to live for us.
Here she is at the wedding of her nephew's daughter in Penticton. It is a glorious celebration of life and love and family. Through her strong connection to family, Sophie finds great meaning in life.
I've got great kids. I've got a great family. And yeah, I love them all. Hopefully they love me. So that's what brings me joy.
It comes into sharper focus because of that little heart attack. Those kinds of heart events, especially in women, make them the #1 killer. Simply going to the dentist more often could have given her clues that something was wrong.
I know now that you have to get your teeth checked. There is a connection between teeth and, and the heart.
Sophie also recognized the need to change other aspects of her lifestyle. Now, when she walks to work, she slows down and talks to people on the street.
Good for you for doing that, though.
I've slowed down. Well, because I love to go to work. And I used to be the type of person where I would do everything. Not everything, but I would do it rather than let someone else do it. Because of course I could do it better and faster. But that's changed now. Now I've relinquished that and I've let certain things go, which is good. I go 2 days a week, and whenever my sons need me, I go on Sundays, or if they need me, you know, I'll pick up other shifts. But basically I'm there 2 days a week.
Slowing down does not mean she is stopping. Sophie says she will never stop. 30 years from now, she plans to be at the door of the restaurant greeting customers and spreading joy.
Wow, the color is, here, let me try it. The color is great.
North of 49, a guide to the rest of your life.